That's what I like about your professionalism. We may or may not be live.
I think we're live.
Appear
Yeah.
to be that we're live because
Yeah,
no
but-
one's no longer hosting.
We're
okay?
definitely live.
There's a
Guys.
thing.
Oh,
right
we're
there.
definitely live now.
Are we live?
Huzzah.
Are we? Because
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
seeing it. No, I'm not seeing it.
If we're
on my
live,
phone.
type live in chat.
Hi.
please.
Oh, we
Guys,
see you. We're
guys,
live.
We're live. We've been live. Yes.
We cut off Ann.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
she'll be here in a second. I'm sure she'll host us in a second.
Damn. So they actually heard me cuss? Damn.
No,
I
I,
mean,
don't know that they
damn.
did that, but
Okay. So hello everyone. It's Thursday night. Welcome to Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. Not really. Here we
Not
are.
really.
It's another Thursday.
There we go.
It's another great Thursday.
Hey Justin, I'm not seeing the broadcast. So
well then let me play the intro. Maybe that'll fix that. Hold
I'm
on.
seeing it.
Oh Lord. Okay. There we are.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
we're back.
There you go.
Reaper Live again, yada, yada, yada. Yes, this is our new desk. Thank you for noticing. Ruben and Rod and who else?
Javier
This
and
crew.
Pedro.
Pedro and who?
Well, Javier and Pedro.
Javier and
are doing
Pedro.
work.
Yeah, they built this desk and they built another desk we're going to be using for other
And
shows.
Rod, Ruben's brother.
Yeah, Rod. Yes, what I said.
I was supervising.
You did good, Dave. You did fantastic.
Yeah.
They built these. We didn't purchase these from like some fancy company. They built them specifically, deliberately
For that.
for us.
They're custom.
They're badass.
They're custom.
Can I say
show
that?
them the power thing that Dave
Yeah,
ordered.
so right here.
Show
Oh, yeah.
them the. Yeah.
Look at
There
that.
we go.
Look at
They
that.
charge our phones.
Yeah.
Just
If
by
I only
sitting
had a
on it,
cord
yeah.
to charge my phone with.
You put your phone on top of
You
it.
just lay it
your
on
phone on
top.
top.
They go on top.
Oh, really? Oh, what the hell? Okay, here we go.
Nothing.
So now you
Nothing
can
but
get
the
all your
best
text
for you,
messages
Ron.
in the show.
There we go.
If
Look at
you
that.
If your phone's new enough, yeah.
I'm 24%. Yeah, we're good to
So
go.
now you can get all your text messages and you'll be safe.
Oh, is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? So yeah, and then Justin and Adrian worked on the little graphic on the front here, which is really cool. And then yeah, it looks
Oh yeah,
great.
you want to go see something cool? Hold on. I have a switch here. Look at the logo.
Ooh,
There you go.
it's
Ring.
slightly different. I like it.
But it lights up. It lights up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here it is, Thursday. It's the eve of Reaper Virtual Expo.
Yes.
John, are you excited? I know you've been working hard on it.
I opened the Discord this morning and there's about 2,000 people in there right now.
Oh wow.
So
Cool.
there's 2,000 people on the Discord right now, and I've just been answering questions and turning everything on. So I wanted to open it on Monday, but I needed to make some stuff was working a lot better. So it's
Yep.
open now.
Cool.
If you're not over there right now, there's a ton of stuff happening. We'll get more into that later as we go on. But
Cool.
yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot more than I expected.
All right, cool. Well, Sadie, let's start with you. Well, I guess we'll start with John, but we'll go next to you. And what's going on?
Not a whole lot.
Mhm.
Just really
Okay.
busy with regular
generic.
orders. Pretty generic
I know.
week.
I know. It's always like every week you got to sit there and think, okay, what did I do? What did I do?
Well, no, but
Super.
except she sent a text out that had all red, not working, not working, not working. Okay, and the only thing I can think of is this as bad as Skynet becoming self-aware?
Yeah.
And of course, no one's going to answer. And of course, then this huge text comes in with all this stuff. I go, well, I guess it's that bad.
What's so funny to me is that that's just kind of normal when working with machines that are so new. And David, who runs the plastics machine.
Hey, Dave, got a new spot on the desk.
Yeah. I just need to. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
David
Go
was
ahead,
talking
Sadie. I'm
about.
listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. It was
Thank you.
distracted by the super cool graphics. Like
Was
Industrial Light
talking
and
about
Magic
the
stepped in here for a
machines
minute.
and messing up and how they're about to be better, and they're not. Spoiler alert! It's always a process of diagnosing and fixing machines. Anyway, let's throw it to Dave.
Wrong
Take it,
side.
Dave.
Oh, there we go. Hey, be honest. Does this make me look fat?
Well, I mean, it's
I
not
think
favorable.
that if you had white with horizontal stripes,
Stripes that
Would
would
be-
help.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to be
that
wearing
would
vertical
help.
stripes, Dave. It really will slim
or
you down. a little
vertical, or
bit.
either way. Yeah, either way. Yeah.
You know what? That's the wrong way, Justin. I'll resubscribe you to Men's Fitness.
Oh,
You'll
there
be
you go.
just fine. Oh my gosh. Close.
That's funny.
Getting there. What are you
Yeah.
doing, John? Oh,
He's like a kid that just discovered the electric windows in a
Yeah,
car, right?
yeah.
That's
Just
Justin
gotta
in there
keep it-
going.
I'm reaching for my water. Really, this is for my water. my
So
water bottle.
to let everybody in on the joke, years ago I used to process Reaper payroll at a separate accounting office, and at the time I did subscribe to Men's Health, and Ron had to come from the shop and pick up the payroll, and he's sitting there waiting. I'm just like, give me a few minutes, I'm still processing. And so he's like looking at my desk, he picks up the magazine and goes, you subscribe to Men's Health?
Look,
Yeah.
because I could tell. That's what I wanted to. That's
Oh
what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah, because you seem so confident.
I could absolutely tell.
Let's see, what did I do this week? Catching up from the snow days and getting some taxes done and some bookkeeping done for the banker. So that was all my week right there, real fast.
That
And
was
off to
really
Ed.
actually the taxes. Yeah, you did spend a lot of time on that. Oh,
Yeah.
me, it's my turn. Pretty good week overall. Had a lot of fun, which is a change. We had an awesome meeting about ReaperCon. Ron and Adrian and Justin and Michael and John. I mean, it lasted forever, so long that Sadie had to come in and bust us up and kick us out for lunch. And but we got a lot done.
Kicked his
Soapbox.
soapbox out from under him.
Yeah,
Oops.
because I always stand
Get
there in
outta
meetings and
here,
walk
we're
around,
hungry.
Yeah.
No, my
But anyway,
employees,
It was
the
a
paint
long
department
meeting.
employees came to me and said, they're still having a meeting and it's time for lunch.
We had our
they
production
were-
meeting at 10
Like they were
o'clock,
scared.
and then it lasted
This is
until
now-
till 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
It was a
Yeah.
long meeting.
But we got a lot done.
We did.
It's really rocking. It's now ReaperCon face-to-face virtual. This at Labor Day, it's just going to be badass in 100 ways. And so Ron and Adrian and everybody's got their work cut out for them. And
Yeah,
Adrian's
we
already
all
hit the
do.
ground running. So
Yep.
that was real good. Let's see. Then we had a good meeting on.
Well, do you want to give any specifics about that yet, or we're just going to wait?
I don't care. I'll tell you what. We would talk about what you did for the week. You can give whatever specifics you want.
I didn't do anything,
And,
so
well, then
There you
now
go.
you got
That's
something to
pretty
talk about.
specific.
Yeah. And then, but we did also do another meeting on Kickstarter 6.
Bone
as
6.
Just being Bone 6, just to be able to talk about, is it going to happen, when it might happen, what are we going to do? There will be some changes. It's time to sort of change it up. I don't have any particulars whatsoever. There's a lot on the table. But we did spend some good time doing that, and that was actually really good. And then we've got a lot of stuff going through the prototype process, which is really good, getting that stuff in, seeing it. But anyway, yeah, actually overall a pretty good week. Oh, and pull that picture up of the signs, Justin.
Yes. Hold on a second.
You saw these last week, so this is really for the people that didn't see them.
I have to refresh the photos, otherwise it won't pull it up.
I know, it's the same lever it took to turn the show on. In fact,
Yes, it
even
is.
John's got so fast. Yeah.
there you go.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
and if you'll see here,
John's
this is
helping
Cindy's
with the
parking
smoke machine.
spot. And, this is the signs that were put up to keep people from parking there. Well, guess what I did? I parked there. And then just so everybody can see what happens with that.
Oh no,
let's decide.
don't worry, Ed. I got
Yeah.
you.
You don't need.
Don't worry, Ed. I
Oh, there
got
you
you.
go. Yeah, now you can see it. This is what happens when you park in Cindy's parking spot. I hate to say
I
it.
told
But
you
anyway,
guys
but-
she was a holy terror.
yeah. But anyway, not really. But anyway, she's a very, very nice person. I just had a procedure done, and they put a ring on your eye to hold everything in place. And it was just a real 15-minute, you're in and out of there. They didn't knock me out or anything. And then that's when the lady said, oh, you're going to have a pretty good shiner from that. And I never even felt anything. And then I got home and looked at it. I was like, oh, my God. So anyway, I've been
Yeah.
walking around that all week. So
Reality,
that was it. That's my week.
He's just embarrassed that he got hit that hard by a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if the
Nice.
left one doesn't get to the right one will.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She got you with her left, I guess.
So anyway, that's my week. John, what do you have?
Pretty much just finishing up all the RV stuff. I mean, it's the last week, kind of nervous. I've been nervous for some reason. I wasn't really nervous for the last one. This one, I felt a lot more nerves. I mean, like last night, I was like having trouble going to sleep. And I was like, oh man, all the stuff that needs to get done tomorrow. And then what am I going to do this weekend?
Well,
I got to take care of my dog. And it's like, what? But
A classic case of you really didn't know enough about what you were doing to be scared about it. So now that you know all of this,
Now that you know.
Yeah, pretty
now
much.
that you
Yeah.
know, fools
Yeah.
go where angels fear to tread. You know.
yeah, and then you get the curse of you did it last time, and you're like, all right, you go after the thing that happened last time. You're like, how can we make it better? All the stuff that we want to add, fix some things, and that helped a lot.
You're looking to avoid the sophomore slump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, senioritis. I'm not even going to show up tomorrow, so skip class.
The
Senioritis.
second album curse.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much.
But pretty much that's it. Talking to all the volunteers, getting stuff set up, making sure everybody that is running classes know how to run the classes, going over the schedule a couple of days to make sure everybody understands the schedule, when they're supposed to be here, clock in, clock out, all that stuff.
Oh, and I was amazed. There's a break room over there, or on that down from the studio. And I went in there the other day, and man, he's got all the tables laid out. There's all these instructions taped to the table. The laptops are there. They're there. I mean, this thing is wired to go.
Yeah, and then Adrian brought a bunch of what are we calling it? What do you call it in showbiz? The craft table.
The craft table.
The craft table with all
Is
the
that
snacks
it? The
and
craft
stuff.
table. Yeah.
The craft
Craft
services.
services.
Craft
Uh-huh.
services. There you
Yeah.
go.
Craft services.
So she brought that this morning.
Yeah.
Something happened, I think, at the grocery store with
She
a
got
lady.
hit by a car.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, really?
not her car by another car.
Yeah.
She was struck by a car
Yeah.
Physically struck. Really?
gently, but enough. I mean,
Was it by accident, or did they were mad? What happened? How did?
Trying to get her attention.
It wasn't an accident. I mean, it wasn't on purpose. No, it was an accident. She was loading her car, and the car backed up, and the car, I believe, the car backed up, snagged her shopping cart on its rear view mirror, and backed into her and bumped her. Right, and so she turns around, and I don't know if you know Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't end well for the other person.
yeah. And so Adrian's getting all, and just
Someone clip that.
no, don't. And then, yeah. And so the lady just sort of gave her the attitude right back and just drove away. Adrian's fine. The groceries are fine. So the craft services
Yeah.
table is intact. So Adrian did her job and
That was the important part. I
got
guess.
the oatmeal. She got the oatmeal cream pies here intact,
And the brownies.
and the
That's-
brownies,
yeah.
and the Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. I had some for breakfast this morning.
So
Thanks,
I
Adrian.
assume that Adrian was like doing some hand gestures to the lady, like WTF, and then the lady had to come back with hand gestures of like, "What do you think?"
Yeah, exactly. It was a lot of gesturing back and forth. I don't think any middle
I bet-
fingers were involved, but it was a lot of WTF in some sort of.
Do you think that the lady driving actually knew that she had hit Adrian?
Yeah,
Or do you think
'cause-
she just thought
Yeah,
Adrian
because
might
the
be
cart
overreacting?
got tangled onto her rearview mirror and wouldn't come off. So what did the lady do? She pulled forward and then reversed again. She was trying to shake it off her rearview mirror.
God.
And
So-
she just
Oh
didn't
my
drive
God.
off
And
with
so
Adrian's cart.
Adrian's look. I should have Adrian tell the show this week
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Reaper Virtual Exo. But yeah, she's pissed but fine. We talked about it at lunch again. So
I'm a little pissed.
yeah, you should be. Yeah, we all should be.
Write a
I'm
letter.
gonna call the police. I'm really mad. Was she
Yes, sir.
drunk?
Well,
No, I don't
No,
think.
It's early in the
I
Adrian
guess-
hardly ever drinks at work.
Hardly,
yeah, hardly.
just on Fridays.
She is. Hey, she is the only employee that has a bar in her office.
That's
Wet bar.
true. That is true.
Is that what you think?
That you know of.
that we know
that
of?
we know of.
And an exposed bar.
But yeah, we got on that tangent from the crafts table. So
Oh, yeah,
setting up
yeah,
all the
craft
stuff for
services,
the
yeah,
classes. Yeah.
yep.
So just making sure that the polls are there. That's pretty much all I've been making sure everything is gonna run okay. That's pretty much what I've been setting up for the rest of the week, is making sure everybody knows what's going on.
Cool.
There's a ton of stuff. I'm assuming we'll be talking about RVE a lot tonight. There was some new releases that launched today.
Yeah,
A couple of minutes ago.
yeah.
I know everybody's been like, "What? I only see the previews page." Go check right now. They should be there.
If you click the banner on the front page, it says March releases. If you click on it, it'll take you to the new releases now.
It will.
And there are, I don't know, 3 Bones USA releases. Is that right? Or 4? 4. There's 4. You can go, guys, go confirm right now. And there are 3 Metal Chronoscope releases, and then all the Bones releases, and yeah, a lot of cool stuff. And we just turned them on right before the show started, so they're on now. That's pretty much
Pre-release.
all I've got.
And then you get your $40 free. Oh crap, I forgot his name. The little
Finn
Greenwell.
Finn Greenwell, the
Greenwell.
leprechaun.
Right.
It's
Finn.
free. Yeah, what's cool? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna.
No.
Someone
No,
mentioned
you both go.
Let me
Someone
talk
mentioned-
over. I'll talk over both of you. I'll just talk over both of you.
the painting contest or the painting challenge over on RVE reapervirtual.com. Pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about that. Tell us more about that.
So the over on the reapervirtual.com, if you go to the contest section, there's 3 different contests that are running. There is the quad color clash, just like we did at ReaperCon, faction fight, and then showcase. So the color clash is you can use 3 colors.
Wait. Can I ask you? So how is it different this year?
All the submissions are in one place.
Oh, okay. So like, how were they last time? They were over like
Hashtags and things like that.
Instagram.
They were on
Twitter.
every social media. So Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We pulled from all of them, and they had basically their own categories. So we would pull from Facebook. So if you use the certain hashtag that you were supposed to use last year, then we just pulled from all of the Facebook ones.
But
and then
this
all of
year-
the Twitter ones.
But this year,
They're all in the same place.
Right.
So if you go to the showcase contest, you submit for the showcase, and those are the ones we're looking at. And all the voting and stuff will be done on there on the back end from all the Reaper staff and artists that are going to be choosing and voting. So yeah, I love the new format. It looks great. If this goes well, hopefully we'll use it in the future for other quarterly contests and things like that.
it's
So.
really cool. Yeah.
Because I know in the past when we started the quarterly contest, they've been Facebook only. So it's been kind of weird for people who don't use Facebook, or it's kind of hard to advertise it if it's just only on Facebook. So now I can advertise it everywhere, so a lot more people can get involved.
Cool. Yeah, it's really neat. It looks really good. So.
Yeah. That's going to save so many hours on judging and selecting. You
Oh
are
my
not
goodness. Oh my gosh.
wrong. I spent a week and a half last time after ReaperCon, sending out all the credit and going through all the picks and making sure, because since it was on all the different platforms, I had to cross-reference. So some people would win on, so some people would win on Instagram, right? And then they would also submit on Twitter, but they have 2 different names. So I have to contact them each on their own individual thing. But now it's just be like
much better this. Excuse me, David. Okay. I don't really. You know what? I'm just gonna keep my water over here from now on, I guess.
Yeah, because
John, it's so rude.
And Adrian will be sitting there doing this to you. Yeah.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to go check out the contest on the Reaper Virtual page. Really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's a ton of submissions already. So even if you don't submit, you should go look at everybody's submissions. There's a lot of faction fight submissions that got submitted today, and a lot of showcases that I've been seeing on social media throughout the year. So they're really fun to go look at. So I would go look at those on reapervirtual.com. There's the thanks Quindy LaRue, Mrs. Buglips. Thanks for putting that.
Buglips.
Lips. There we go.
Cool. All right.
There after the show tonight, there is going to be a watch party on the Discord, on the Reaper Virtual Discord. There's a watch party for Critical Role that'll be at 9 p.m. Central tonight. So a few hours after we get off. So if you want to go hang out with one of the vendors is running that. There's a voice channel for anybody that wants to participate in that, and a text channel if you're nervous and you don't want to be in a voice channel with a bunch of people.
Okay.
But it's really fun. They all spam memes and they have fun talking about what's happening in the show. So if you're a critter, I would go watch the Critical Role showcase tonight in the Reaper Virtual Discord.
Are there any ways this year that Reaper Virtual is different from ReaperCon Online? What are the biggest differences that you would say?
I think that the points there's 2 major differences: the badges that I'm doing and the points system. So last time the point system was really hidden, and it was kind of, you just had to participate and like things and comment and participate with things, and you kind of got points on the back end. Now you're going to see when you get points, when everybody else gets points. So you'll see a tally whenever you want of which faction is winning. So that way you're like, we need to get our button gear.
Okay,
if one of the factions is winning.
Right.
And I'll do a tally announcement every night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night when we announce the winner. but each night I'll do a check-in to see what the current totals are for everybody.
Okay.
And that's going to be a lot of fun, especially when you take your classes. So it's going to feel like you're participating more because you'll see that direct feedback of, oh, I did this, I got points.
Okay.
Kind of a thing.
What's the second difference?
The second difference is badges. So I got a custom bot made inspired by Gen Con, something that they did at Gen Con that I thought was really cool, is that when you do stuff like, let's say you take One Boot's class, Lauren One Boot Cowles, if you take her class, you're going to get a code that you're going to be able to enter into the Discord and it'll unlock an emoji for you. So you'll get a little One Boot emoji. Now you can use that emoji to add it to your name. So you'll be Reaper Ron with a little boot emoji at the end.
Okay.
And there's a limit of 3. So you could do any combination of any of the emotes that you have. So if you want to do boot, 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 you can do that, or boot,
Okay.
boot, or
Alright.
let's say you get a rainbow. Now you can do boot, rainbow, boot. So any combination of the badges that you have.
Okay.
We're going to be able to keep these going forward. So if we ever do another Reaper Virtual or anything like that, you'll be able to keep these badges because we're not going to be deleting the server. So you'll be able to keep them. So it's kind of like keeping them throughout the years. So it's kind of fun. So
Okay.
you'd be like, in the future upcoming years, you'd be like, oh, how did you get that? And you'd be like, oh, well, that year I did this and we got this. So it reminds me of ReaperCon when you get the little badges and add
With
them to your
all of the
badge.
flowing badges off of your name tag and that go, yeah.
That's kind of what inspired that.
So those
idea.
are the two biggest differences. So will attendees who come to ReaperCon and take classes, will they notice any differences there, or is it pretty much going to run pretty much the same as it did last time?
Pretty much the same. There is some new teachers. I think it'll be a lot better because a lot of the teachers have upped their game this year. So buying cameras and better cameras and things like that. And they're kind of starting to get used to the online feel and how to paint online and things like that. So it is a learning curve, especially with having a chat of people and making sure you're in frame and things like that. So I've noticed in all the practice sessions that teachers have gotten a lot better, and they're a lot quicker with being able to understand stuff. And so I think that aspect of it is going to be a lot better, quality wise, because now people have an idea of what to expect. Last time nobody was everybody was scrambling,
Right.
But it worked out.
So is there a deadline for registering to take classes?
No, you can take classes as long as even if a class is halfway through, you can jump in. There'll be a class schedule posted on the forums and on the Discord. Pretty much every day, every morning, I will post the class schedule. So if you're in a class and you're like, well, I'm gonna go catch this class instead, you can hop out and jump into the other one if you want. They're all kind of open classrooms, so you can hop in and out. So sometimes you might get a little lost if you jump in the middle of a class, but they are being recorded, so they will be uploaded later. So if you feel like a class is going too fast, you might be able to catch it at a later date when it gets re-uploaded. Or if you feel like it's going too fast, I would start taking notes or things like that. So it's very versatile and it's very up to you. Same thing for games. There's a bunch of game signups right now. The Epic still has a few slots. So I would go look at warhorn.net and look for Reaper Virtual Expo. And all the links are on the Discord and on reapervirtual.com. So.
And again, how many hundreds of dollars does it cost to attend Reaper Virtual?
0. I know that there was a lot of people. All the classes are free, and they're all participation optional. So each class will say, paint along, and in your mind that's a paint along, or a demonstration, that you're just going to be watching and taking notes, or a presentation, taking notes and things like that. So it's all free, as long as there was some classes that had optional things to buy. If you wanted to follow along, like, hey, this is the model I'm using, these are the paints I'm using, things like that. But it's all free, so you can just hop in and out.
Sounds like a good reason to go, or attend, or be
Attend.
there, or whatever it is you have to do. Log on, Jump
Be
in.
virtual.
be virtual. Yes. So Saturday we have a game
Yeah.
that Frank from Nightheart Gaming is going to be running for us. He ran it last year at ReaperCon Online, and it's going to be you and I, and then Michael Collins, Ed and Dave,
Chum Collins.
and is that it?
That's us.
Is
Yeah.
that- okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to be playing in Frank's. What system we're using? Cyberpunk.
It's Cyberpunk Red, but it's using it's adapted to 5e.
The rule. Okay, yeah. Make it easier for us Knuckleheads.
Yeah, it's kind of a dumbed down version.
Yeah, good. I need that. We need that all. And so we've got our characters chosen. David, Ed, you got to choose your character still, right?
I'm going to be the accountant of the party.
Well, somebody's got to collect up the
The Bitcoin keeper.
And
Yeah.
it's going to be set in the little cyber world setting that you and Ed developed, and Rhodey, in the city of. There's a city, and
Brian Wynn.
no, it's not Brian Wynn.
No.
It's not Shadowrun Ares Gal 2000. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So you guys need to check that out Saturday is it 3? Is that when it starts? Or does it
3
start?
p.m. Central.
3.
Yes.
And watch us come make big fools out of ourselves.
Yeah, it's right after Crow's
It's
Nest.
always fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot
Painting
of fun. We'll have a good time. I
Now,
have
one
no
of the
idea.
bigger
Huh?
changes that I know about this year versus my understanding was there are no actual classes on Twitch this year, correct?
Correct.
And last year there were, and now they're all over on Zoom, right?
Yes.
Correct. All the classes, yeah. So that's a big change as well. So you have just
And
generally one
all the
area to deal
classes
with it.
are going to be recorded?
On Zoom. Yeah,
Oh,
the Zoom
yeah.
classes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we felt it was a little bit better to have everything in its own little silo. All the classes are here, so people didn't get confused. They're like, I see a class on the schedule, but I don't see the links for it and things like that, or the Zoom registrations. And we're like, oh, because that one's on Twitch.
Now, is the game on Twitch?
The game will be on Twitch at 3 p.m. Central.
Okay,
yes.
so the game is on Twitch. Okay.
So you got to come to Twitch to see us play.
Yeah, most of the panels, some of the big panels that we have are on Twitch. A lot of the other streamers that are doing showcases will be on Twitch, but primarily all the classes and stuff, presentations and panels and things like that are going to be.
John, you keep fading out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get the mic closer.
Yeah,
mic,
I have to,
yeah.
I have to
Okay.
move it a little bit closer.
How's this? Is this okay?
So
This is
No,
better.
You're fine.
Yeah,
okay,
that,
thank
that
you.
looks fine. Yeah.
But there we
Yeah,
go.
let's make it real disproportionate. Ron, you lean in real close,
Okay, I'll do
Talk
that really.
I'll be back.
real loud.
Let's see. Yeah, Neidhart's doing the game in the setting.
Yep.
He's done a lot of development on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I loved reading the write up. He sent us a write up, and I loved reading it. I'm excited to play. Yeah, I got also a little sneak peek of something that got 3D printed and stuff for the game. So
I'm gonna shoot some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you've never,
set was,
seen
yeah.
Yeah.
Neidhart's set and whatnot, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one at ReaperCon or ReaperCon Virtual, whatever it was, just phenomenal. And in fact, you see in the advertisement when we're under the water,
Yeah.
and he had all of the lighting
Yeah,
effects.
it was really
Talk
cool.
about
sharks
that,
and
for
the
just a
whole-
second,
yeah.
you think that the guy's eyes, closed or
open up, and then you look
Yeah.
back and they've closed. Yeah.
But tomorrow I just got a text from an anonymous texter. It says, "Talk about Reaper Errant. That's the real game." On Friday nights.
wonder who
That's-
that was.
Yeah, I know it's just a random person. I don't know who it was. But yeah, don't forget that, because tomorrow night, as usual, and every other Friday night, we've got Reaper Errant with the host. Frank's going to be running that.
Frank's
And he's
doing
got-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got all the Reaper artists playing that. Bobby, Gene, Jason, Jen Greenwald, Rhonda Bender. They all play their characters on.
You get to watch Michael Proctor go around shooting things.
Yeah, that's at
Better?
5 p.m. Central. So keep in
5
mind
on
that
Friday?
that's an hour earlier than normal.
And Nora Paints, I am not making stuff up. This is, I know what I'm talking about. Did I
But,
say Bobby? I said Bobby,
but
right?
that's at 5 p.m. Central. So 5 p.m. Central tomorrow.
Yeah, so check that out. And man, there's so much stuff to do this year.
There's quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
Because this year, that's another. You're talking about changes. Last time we did 5 days. This time it's only 3.
Yeah.
So-
I think we like that. I like that better.
I like 3 days better.
Cram it all into 3 days.
Yeah, I don't have to be
Well,
here.
it allowed us to focus more on like what John was doing, give it more quality to the time that we're active versus trying to cover 5 days. Yeah.
And I don't have to be here from start to finish for 5 days.
Yeah. That's just, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
What are we giving away tonight, Ed?
In honor of the start of RVE, we're going
Mhm.
to
I'm
give
glad you
away,
asked that.
if I believe,
Uh-huh.
20-something hobby boxes, I believe. It's the
Hobby
box
boxes.
that is
20 something?
hobby boxes.
20 something?
Well, I said the 20 part, so somebody can add more or less. I mean, it's up to your mood, I guess. And but this is the box that has, the paint pokey tool and the tray for the paints. It is just more hobby oriented. This is really popular. It's just this. So that's what we thought we'd do tonight. It's 20
Okay,
something
Sadie,
of those.
Need a single digit.
Pick a number between 0 and 9.
7.
Okay.
There you
27.
go.
27 hobby boxes. That's,
Yes.
man,
And
so
you can thank
generous.
Sadie if
value.
you're- If
I
you're
know.
number 26.
The value.
And speaking of value, what do they cost on reapermenu.com? Are they like $250?
No, that's a mega bundle.
$480.
That's a
Oh, I'm
mega
sorry,
bundle.
my bad. Okay, I'm thinking of the mega bundle. Never mind. We're not nearly as generous as I thought we were.
I take it all back.
It's
I take it all
it's $109, I believe. 109?
109. For the
109.
hobby.
It's not 250. 109 is a lot. And guess
Yeah.
what? It's going to cost you guys free.
Free.
It has a
Free.
lot. It has the holder for the painting. I mean, it's a lot of cool stuff in there.
A lot
I
of great
assumed
stuff.
since y'all were going to be there, you would have one that you would show everybody. You
Oh yeah,
did that,
thanks.
didn't-
Thanks-
Yeah,
thanks for
it's
texting
well, it
us.
was here, but I don't know what happened to it. It's in Dave's lap, and I'm not reaching for it. So, but yeah,
There's a
20.
bag of holding down here.
You said it. 27 hobby boxes.
There you go.
So,
Hobby
so
Yes.
get your hashtag free in so we can get that guy to you guys.
to do the
So,
kickoff.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do tonight. Okay,
So hashtag free. So
hashtag free.
now, didn't you say you had some pictures to show, some new releases?
I know the new releases came out. I did not send any pictures of the new releases.
Yeah, we didn't see any pictures.
Yeah. Just go to reapermedia.com, click on that banner on the front page that says
What do you
March new
think this
release.
show's about?
Yeah, what are you doing? You think we planned this stuff? This is all on the fly. Justin, I sent you some pictures. Did you?
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Are you trolling me?
No, I'm not trolling you.
I sent him to Justin, I promise.
Here's the best thing,
Yeah.
Ron. I
And
got.
the
I
internet
have,
never fails you.
and I have your email from 7 minutes ago. But
Yeah, that's it.
There's nothing attached to it.
Oh, there's not?
So you sent me an email, but of nothing.
Of nothing.
It's that
Odd.
preparedness syndrome. Dave, now did you send your pictures in?
I did send those in.
Yep.
So I saw this. I
Hmm.
saw this question in chat while Ron's fixing his email. I guess.
Okay.
I saw this question in chat, and I thought it was kind of. Somebody was asking with the mask stuff ending on the 10th. What is our plan? And I'm pretty sure we're just staying the course, right? We're just staying what we're doing.
Oh, you
now.
mean for Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're changing nothing. We're
Yeah.
still going to stay
Yeah.
shut down. It's going to require masks. We have a lot of younger people there, so I mean, there's a lot of people that have not even received their first vaccination, things like that. So we're not going to change our course at all. So it's still a closed facility, and you still have
No
to
tours.
be accompanied. There's no tours. You have to be accompanied. You have to go through temperature check. You have to have a mask. And this is freight people. This is everybody. Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
I would dare say you're probably looking at, say, about June, depending on how successful the vaccines are, before we start opening up for tours and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we do have our fair share of scares, even under all of those positions. This last week, we had a guy out because of a roommate had developed symptoms and had to go to the hospital. Well, that means they're at home, but now they need obviously to be tested. And luckily, this all came back negative. But if they had come back positive, then we now have to go look at his whole department.
We
You
had
know.
3 people this last week that none of them were positive, but they had roommates or were near someone that needed to go get tested. And while that's in play, they can't come in, and we have to wait for the results. So yeah, we're still
we're
still dealing with
posting
that.
in Denton County, we're still posting substantially less than it was several months ago, but it's still a pretty good number a day. 400, I guess. Somebody told me that the other day. So,
And
but
you
yeah,
have
so
to take
nothing's
into
changing.
account
everywhere.
everyone was at home for a whole week.
A week.
Yeah. So we're gonna see a jump after that. But
Hopefully not. I mean, hopefully everybody that wears their masks and continues, because it really is right now. Everywhere you go, you're finding them. They're wearing masks and all of that. It's been really safe. We're all trying to do our part, and hopefully they all consider to do that. I mean, past that, I know that like everybody else, I don't know what day it starts. Next week, one day.
The
Is
10th.
when
The 10th.
The 10th. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but they can do what they want to do, and we're going to do what we're going to do.
Mhm.
And just at a lot of other stores in Texas, Target, Walmart,
Mhm.
Kroger, a lot of those have already come out and said they're keeping their mask policies.
Which was the
So-
entire point of his announcement, which is he's going to allow the counties and the businesses to decide on their own what they want to do. Right.
Right.
So that's what it was. It wasn't like we're taking away masks. It's like we're just putting it on the counties and the
Right.
businesses
Well,
now.
the press has to always seem to sexy up the story.
Yep. They always want to. Yeah. It's always.
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
Trust me, I've got a lot of
Is
texts.
that
What
what you
the
call
hell?
it now? Well, let me just sexy up this story here.
Dave, you seem to be sexied up a lot of stuff tonight. Let's just stop.
All right.
So I keep reaching over
on
for
that
my
note-
water bottle.
Okay. Well, on that note, here, let's check this out.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, wow.
this is
Nice.
the
Beautiful.
Scarlet model from the Punk box. Yeah, Punk box.
Yes.
That was painted by Michael Proctor. Michael went and added the cool basing stuff to it, the background, all that stuff. Really, really cool. And so Michael got
Now
this
the-
finished this week.
The power container whose legs on comes with the figure. He added everything in that background and the other
Yeah, the
stuff like
background.
the tile
Mhm,
and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If he's on, Michael, if you're on, you can probably talk a
He's
little more
on.
about it. So yeah, Michael painted this and got that ready, and yeah, it looks right. And this is 75 millimeters, so this is a large model. So if you didn't get this in your, right now you can only get it in the Punk box. So you can't buy it separately yet. We don't have any dates for any of these other pieces. I know people have been asking in chat all night. When are the stuff from the box is going to be available separately? We don't know. We don't have a date yet, so we don't know.
It will be after the expo, but we don't know what time.
It'll be.
Yeah, and
it's
there
gonna-
wasn't that much left, but there'll be some items that will. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And this was sculpted by Gene Van Horn, by the way. So don't want to
Oh.
be remiss there. So Gene sculpted it, Michael painted it. Looks awesome. Looks
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So I asked John the other day in the production meeting, what do people seem to be talking about on social media? And he said that the 75 millimeter piece seems to be getting a lot of traction. So I think that for Reaper Con, we will probably do something similar, So
Ooh.
people seem to like the larger
yeah.
painted stuff. So I think a 75 millimeter pirate character of some sort might be really cool. I know people are going to go, Sophie, just tap the brakes, just hold on. Yeah. So it's a possibility. Let's just leave it right there. We'll leave it right there.
Yeah, he's been painting this on the crow's nest every
Mhm.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I like the glasses, the effects on the glasses. That's really cool.
Yeah. Really great. Really, really cool.
Well, I like her arm, her left arm there, the cybernetics.
Yeah, the
different
cybernetic
colors
arm.
of metal.
Yeah. Gene put the cybernetic arm on there. Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah, I saw some
That's right.
people. They didn't know where to position the left arm, so they thought that she was grabbing her little knee pad thing there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so a lot of people were like, they see people painting it, and they were like, oh, that's how the arm is supposed to be, and then they go back and change it, or they keep it the way it is. But it looks good either way.
I dig it. Looks
Dig it.
good.
Mm.
Looks good. All right. That's all I got to show.
Scarlet.
So there you go. Get that in your Punk box.
Yep, that's the one that's not giving away.
We're not giving that away tonight, but we wanted you to see what you're missing out if you didn't get the Punk box.
we go.
That's what
Jellyware says the store says 0 Punk boxes left.
Mm.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a big yikes.
Well,
I
hope
don't
you got.
know. I know that this morning I met with Cindy and there is a scramble, but I hate to say it, but honestly I didn't pay enough attention to find out what they were scrambling over. But I know that
well-
stuff is running out. I know that part.
Okay.
So yeah, looks. If you got it, great, awesome. If you didn't, I'm sure we'll get more at some point. But so just hang in
Yeah,
there.
Colin said
get through it out.
he will confirm.
He's
He's
gonna-
going to
My,
go look right now.
So Colin's
When
gonna
I
look out.
when I pulled up the Punk box right now, it looks like there's 3 in stock available currently.
3.
Buy them up now. No.
Oh,
F5,
I'm sorry.
0.
I refreshed. There's now 2.
Okay,
well,
there you go. Well, someone.
this is like the home shopping channel.
Yeah.
And they're gone. No, I'm kidding.
And
With 2
the
easy payments of
Scepter- The
$19.99.
Scepter
Yeah.
of Kings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not joking. There's now 0. It really did just happen.
Okay, well, we need to do that more often, Ron.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Nomad
Yes,
Zeke
Sadie?
brought up a good point, which is something we discussed this week about extra paints outside of the boxes. So we're limited by the packaging for the fast palettes. So our plan is to possibly release those in the future, but we will likely run out just for right now. So if you don't get it now, don't despair, because we have the formulas. We can always make it, and we can always release it at a later date.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Get those metallic paints. I know everybody's talking about them. I did a practice session with Lauren Cowles. She teaches the Funless Shiny Paints. She was like, I just got them in yesterday, and I've been messing with them, and I love them. So you heard it from Mrs. Shiny.
Yes,
Thank you.
Sadie, a lot of good comments, good positive comments on the metallic stuff. I'm giving her a compliment. She just
Oh, is that
takes her
Collins? I
headphone
bet you
off.
that's Collins.
Yeah. What? I
It's
said
a
what a great
secret.
job you did on the metallics.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love them very much, and those were my favorite to do. And this was a really big, exciting project. So, yeah, 27 new colors in a few weeks. Not bad.
It was a lot. It's
Not
quite a
bad,
bit.
me.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
And
All
Ed.
right. So
We had fun.
cool. So before we get to Dave's fun corner,
Comedy
corner.
Yeah.
do we have anything else you
Dave
guys want
Stank
to
memes.
talk about? You got any more Reaper or Reaper virtual stuff you want to cover?
Just some updates on the quarterly contest. We are in March, so at the end of this month, the quarterly contest will be ending. I can't remember the exact date that it ends for the quarterly contest. But also the thing that is happening is the Reaper Challenge League that's been happening for the past 3 months. The first quarter is ending on the 27th of this month, I think. So the Reaper Challenge League, we will be stopping submissions to open up the ticket things to purchase for your points that you've been receiving for the past 3 months. If you haven't joined into the Reaper Challenge League, there's the link right there. Thank you, Quindy, again. It has been super fun, and I'm glad that we started it. It's one of my favorite things that I've done in a while. So if you haven't done that yet, go check out all the submissions. It's very supportive. There's a bunch of groups. That's probably one of my favorite things that's happened is people get together and they're like, hey, you want to do like a wizard group? Or, hey, I have this idea for we just want to do pumpkin monsters, or things like that, or the themes. It's really fun. So RCL Reaper Challenge League. The first quarter ends this month, and then also the quarterly contest. So those are coming up really fast in the next couple of months.
All right.
Or weeks.
Neato. All right.
Neato.
Dave, you ready to take it away?
Cool.
Sure.
Justin, you ready to take it away?
Yeah, let's
All
do
As
it.
long as Justin can make me look like Obi-Wan's ghost in Star Wars.
If you give me
That's a
30
new
seconds, I can
In
do
honor
that.
of Reaper Virtual Expo, yes.
All right. You ready, Justin?
Yeah. Hold on just a second.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready to laugh.
Whoa.
there you
Well,
go.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
glad Yoda didn't
This
look
is
like that.
Obi-Wan in the disco.
Perfect. Yeah, spot on. All right.
Spot on. Okay, you ready, Justin?
Let's see here. Yes. Let me
Halloween
pull
memes.
up your email so
Oh
I
my
get
goodness.
these done in
Okay.
order.
Actually, we did talk about Halloween
We
memes yesterday.
Get a
We
little
sure
sneak
did.
peek. Sorry, Dave.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay.
All right. So those people who didn't see Mary Poppins when they were growing up, right? The producers of Mary Poppins tried some variations on the spoonful song before they decided on sugar. I
Okay.
actually found one of the variants. Justin?
That was Adrian at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I
And
think
let's
that's
see,
my nanny style.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and everybody is out when they're out driving, and they get behind a driver that seems to be doing 15 miles an hour under the speed limit and is just always in your way. But Cindy found out that it can actually happen in other places. Justin?
Oh, I saw this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to maintain distance and you get two of them that just stop. Oh yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. Some of us have that friend that sometimes in our past, that you go to a restaurant and they're never hungry, and they end up eating a lot of your stuff because they're not hungry. Well, an enterprising restaurant owner came up with an additional menu item. Justin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
No, I don't want to
I
get
call
any prize.
that that's girlfriend tax, Dave. You should
Is
know
that
that.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so you have to watch out with trucks these days. Sometimes accidents can happen. Justin?
Yeah, no joke. That was good.
Okay. And ever since we got the tractor, you all remember the tractor
the
that
tractor.
Ed
Yeah, the
was on.
tractor.
Yeah, I've been looking for a good artistic representation of Ed driving it. Justin?
Yeah. That's about it.
I was thinking about using
And
that. We could
it's
use that for
nice.
tours.
I know someone like that, to be honest. I really
Do you?
know. Yeah, I do. I do.
And so looking at some of the older photos, if you have them sitting around or your parents have them or something like that, reminds me of an event that older people are only ones aware of. Justin?
Oh, God. Yeah, no joke.
That reminds me of
And-
sorry. That reminds me of did y'all see the news this week about that app that takes old photos and animates them? I don't know if
No.
y'all saw that.
No, I didn't see
Yes,
that.
yes,
Okay.
I did see that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure chat people have seen it, but it's really
Yeah.
weird and freaky. It's like old black and white photos. They
Mhm.
did this thing to where they like animate the faces, and it looks
Yes, just
really
a little
creepy.
bit. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So on the Reaper Facebook, if you don't know, Reaper has a Facebook. Yeah.
Pause for a second.
Okay.
Just 1 second. Just 1 second. 1 second.
One,
One.
Two. One and another.
Everybody, clap your
Bueller.
hands.
one.
He's getting creepy.
Bueller. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Vamp. Okay.
Oh well, now I'm drinking. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you? Oh, where are you keeping?
Oh yeah, he
that?
got it from back here too.
In the bag of holding. All right. Okay, Reaper Facebook. We have a Facebook. If you're not aware, we do have. One.
What?
And yeah.
Oh. Oh.
And one of our participants, TJ Strickland, shared his pain this week on Facebook. Justin?
Just do it.
Oh, we all go through that one. Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
And we've all gotten those calls from the extended warranty people. You're like, you got to be kidding me.
Oh,
Well, I think it's about time we did something about it. Justin?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no joke. Oh my God.
No, that's fine.
All right. And for all those Walking Dead fans out there, there's this. Justin?
There's the running screen.
Pretty good. Funny corner.
All right.
Very good.
And you
Oh,
have
one
to,
more?
yeah, one more.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to appreciate the optimism of some people, really.
Is it? Yeah. I saw this
Justin?
one.
Man,
Yeah. I mean, what the hell?
that brings me back.
He's at the right place for sure.
Oh.
Man,
What
You
was your
have-
car's name, John?
I can't remember the name of that
Oh,
car.
it was the
I
old
want to
man's
tell that
name.
story, but I don't know if it's
Oh, you
appropriate.
talking about Murray?
Yeah, Murray. Yeah.
Murray.
Murray.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a little wax, man. It'll be good to go.
Just fine.
Yeah, I'll tell that
So
story
we
some other time.
Do the newscasters, the popping of the paper, and there you go. It's done.
One little tidbit about that car, though, is you did have to tie the doors together in the back. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's the story I was going to
Manticore.
tell.
when you turn, they open.
Do we got
Yeah.
time for a story?
Oh,
What time
really?
is it?
Yeah, tell it.
I'll tell it real quick. So I was coming out of the grocery store and I was grocery shopping, and I opened my back door and I put all my groceries in the back seat. I go to shut the door and the door goes boom and then bounces off. It doesn't click, doesn't close. So I'm like, oh, maybe something's blocking it. And then I try for a second, nothing works. So I have a bungee cord that I have, and so I bungeed it to the other door. So
Right? Makes sense.
my right door. So I bungeed it
makes
to
perfect
keep it
sense.
to keep it tight, to keep it closed.
Yep.
So on my way home, I take a right turn, and I turn right, and the door goes, and then it shuts again because of the bungee cord. And I'm like, I didn't even think about that, because I thought it was tight enough to hold it tight. And there you go. That car reminds me of one of my first cars that I ever had. So
Very funny.
I love that story. It's really funny because I freaked out when it happened, but it was really funny.
It's really funny because you and a roommate carpooled with that car.
Yep.
Like you guys took turns with it, like it was this, Rolls Royce you both pitched in for.
It was so dumb.
I rode in the back seat with the bungee cord.
Yeah.
Did you?
The sketchiest. And mind you, I have driven some sketchy vehicles.
did-
John and I could have a whole episode of shitty car stories.
Didn't they have? You guys had that bungee on there till the car died, right?
Oh yeah. So it was gone. Man, that was like 10
Did
years
you
ago.
sell the bungee with the car?
I don't know what happened to the car. I think the axle broke. So then it went to a scrapyard and I never saw it
Holy
again.
cow!
Oh,
Bye-bye.
okay.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
That's so
Ron,
funny.
you're not living.
I know. I
Yeah,
guess
Ron drives a
not.
Jeep.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to worry about
Yeah, just
But,
the
you know.
doors are off,
that. He doesn't have doors.
Yeah, he
Used to
actually
it.
takes his doors off.
Yeah. What's the big deal? It's like you just don't have doors.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. All right. Well, make sure to
It's
get
the
your
surprise of not
hashtag-
having doors.
hashtag free in so you can win one of the 27
Yeah.
hobby boxes we're going to give away tonight. So
Also, just as a quick PSA, just have to say it is that there is no Reaper Land tomorrow because of RVE.
all right, cool. So we'll
Is there a
be
Bones update?
no. Although I'm supposed to do a Kickstarter update tomorrow with the same information as last time. Like
Yeah,
we're still
it's
waiting.
Yeah,
on-
people have
it's on
asking
the boat.
boat update.
Hang in
Well,
there.
Just water.
Yeah, it's
You gotta-
on the
you should
water.
make
You
You
should
should take
make
that
a
picture.
graphic like they do on Christmas that shows Santa moving across the.
Oh,
Oh yeah, a little
the
radar.
world.
Yeah,
the little
Yeah,
picture,
little-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from NORAD. Yeah.
it'd be the
Oh,
little
And if
oh, it's,
the Bone 6
yeah.
logo just circling in Long Beach, just going in
Yeah,
the circle.
I was gonna say if it takes longer, we can just have it. Oh, it
Oh.
turned.
Use the
Yeah.
graphic of the one sailing ship where they have the big container in that just
Yeah,
pulled up.
that's
Use
it.
that as it's going around.
Yeah. I do know that Ron, I was talking to Ron, and he deciphered the stuff that there's 2 containerfuls of the boat coming over.
Yeah,
So-
the pirate ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much square feet
How many
is that?
square feet?
It was.
Uh,
It's not square feet. It was 4,967 cubic feet.
Cubic feet.
Cubic
Oh,
feet.
cubic feet.
Big difference.
Yes,
big
big difference.
difference.
So, for anybody at home that doesn't know what a cubic foot is, what's the difference between a square foot and a cubic foot?
Yeah, I know. I just.
I
Can you explain it to
Well,
anybody that might
yeah,
Well,
not
it's,
know?
in
it's
terms of,
geometry time with Sadie. Let's go.
Actually, in terms of physics, it's the z-axis that's more accounted for in cubic feet.
Thanks, Justin.
So it's volume.
Just divide by 3, right? No, can't. It's not that simple.
yeah.
But it's 2 40-foot containers full of pirate ships. Just
High
2 of
top
the
containers.
Huh? Yeah. What?
High top ones. High
Yeah.
top
So
containers.
2 of those full of just pirate ships. Just going.
So if they fall off the ship, they'll just float.
they'll just float here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll just go pick them up.
And when that stuff
Rescue mission.
arrives, we'll do like a time lapse of us unloading it or something
Oh,
like that. But
God.
they take so much effort to unload. Oh man.
Ed, can we
I
just
don't
tell
know
them to park the containers and just leave them here, and we have to unload a damn thing? We just
No,
go, just
Ron,
leave.
They don't.
You admit, Ron,
What?
you
There's-
missed out on your favorite
I'm serious,
part
there's
of
such-
throwing
there's
boxes
such
at
a-
people.
That's true. I do like that.
There was such a container shortage there. You know, the last time the driver stayed. Remember, he stayed there for the 2 hours to get it undone. We had to. Cindy got it smashed out.
Well, if
but-
they're so we can't keep the ship. I mean, the containers. I mean,
I heard we can just
No.
rent them.
yeah, at an expensive rate a day. I
So-
mean, yeah, you might as well be renting a Ferrari. It's about the same.
the
For a
only
daily
silver
rental.
lining to this is that these boxes are so big. Do we have one of the boxes here?
Not for a pirate ship.
That
No, they're-
they'll unload faster than small boxes. I guess.
They have little handles.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
okay.
But they're big. They're huge, and so,
So
they
they're
take
gonna
up more
be like
space.
That mattress
Yeah.
that doesn't have handles on the side.
right.
Yeah.
You just can't get a
Yeah.
grip on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. But
It'll
they're
be fine, I
they're,
think.
they're coming.
It'll be great.
No.
They have a decent dock now over there on the other side of that new dock.
Yeah.
Lowered ware rooster, not on pallets, really? No, they are not on
No,
pallets.
no, they put these things in there. I mean, they pack it. That's all you. In fact, we've had them where they've opened it up and there was water inside. And then when we contacted I talked to Peter. He says, "Oh yeah, it was raining the day we loaded it because they seal them up and that's it. But it is just packed to a singularity in there."
Yeah. They're not packed on pallets. They don't load them on pallets and then
Yeah.
load the pallets onto the container.
They're just stacked. Yeah.
They stack top to bottom, front to back,
Bottom.
side to side.
Every cubic inch.
Yeah.
Inch.
Yes.
Foot.
It's packed tight. So no, there's no skids, no pallets. So we can just drive the forklift in and pick it up and pull it out. It is one
Yeah, we
person, one
And
box.
they
we-
never,
we
and they never even
firemen
have like,
chain.
yeah, and they use a computer to figure it out. And they've got their whole system. And there's
Yeah.
never even like packing boxes on the end or anything to take up space. I mean, and you'll see all of the different geometric things on the side as it progresses down to make sure they get every inch.
Yeah,
And
it's a bucket
we always
brigade.
usually, but that's what I was going to say. We always use the bucket brigade method.
Bucket brigade.
That's
Yeah.
a good way to say it.
Oh,
We have people
I'll remember
wrapping
that.
pallets, moving pallets. We
yeah,
we put
yeah.
rolly racks.
It's a lot of
up in
people
the
to
ship
move these
or in
things.
the
But
container.
since
It's
I
quite the
had
orchestration.
COVID, I'm not supposed to do any physical labor, so I'm just going to sit back and watch.
Okay.
So
You can
So,
you can direct
sick.
people to
So
throw
sick.
boxes. Now throw that at Paul.
there you go.
Yeah.
And you catch it. Make sure you catch it when it's thrown.
Yeah, but
I've loaded so many containers. I think I've paid my dues on unloading
10 years.
containers.
Come on.
Well, maybe you
Yeah.
should retire.
Ooh, got
What are you
him.
trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
Sorry.
What are you trying to say?
Uh-oh.
You've been eyeballing my office, haven't you?
We need to clip that one. And
Everybody is eyeballing your office.
But we'll do
It's
some
similar
behind the
with two
scenes
windows in it.
Eyeball
Yeah.
away. You ain't getting it. All
pictures
right.
and videos and stuff too.
I know. Dang, Sadie. I always give her a compliment about her metallic paints, and now she's telling me to get
Now
out. She wants my
your
office.
next-
Get out.
Your next, knife
Which
in the
office?
back.
Yeah. So, hey, let's see.
Let's see. Cool.
Real quick, tomorrow, Friday, RV starts. Any highlights you want to promote real quick as far as Friday?
What
Yeah,
time
so-
does it start?
9 a.m. tomorrow. We're doing this thing we're calling the coffee catch up. And it's basically designed to recap what happened the previous day
Okay.
and tell you what's happening that day.
Cool.
So everybody that shows up in the morning, you'll be able to get a quick rundown of what's happening throughout the day, things like that. And then we'll kick it off into whatever's happening.
These are all CST, by the way.
Yeah, Central Time. Everything
Central
that we
Time,
do is
Central
Central Time. So I'm assuming you guys are trained on that already, but we
Coffee-
have to say it every time.
Coffee catch up.
Yeah, coffee catch something up.
Not catch up.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought
Not
it was a
cat's
condiment. I'm
up.
sorry.
Or
Yeah.
catch up.
I was like, I was going to
Catch
watch
up.
that.
That's at 9 a.m. Correct?
Yeah, I'm a little southern. Yeah,
9 a.m.
Mhm.
All right.
So that starts tomorrow, and then there's a bunch of stuff happening. There's mental health and gaming, hosted by Nightheart Gaming, Crow's Nest sculpting panel. So that's going to be in 2 parts.
Yep.
You're going to have 4 guests, and then there's going to be a break, and then 4 more. So that's presented by the Crow's Nest.
Is that 2:30, 3:30 is one of the panels, and then 3:30, 4:30 is the second panel.
2:30 to 4:30 total. Yeah. with
Yeah,
a little bit
it's
of
gonna be
break.
split in the
Hour
middle.
each, correct.
Split in the middle, yeah. And Jason is going to be doing the moderating on
Yeah, and then Reaper Errant. So you guys get a lot of Proctor on the Twitch tomorrow. So it's
All right.
2:30 to 9. Proctor, hope
Always
you're ready.
entertaining.
that. There you go.
Let's see. There's a ton of classes tomorrow as well. I don't want to run through them. We'll run through them on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So we'll
Okay.
run through a bunch of the classes tomorrow morning.
And
But yeah.
if someone wants to check this schedule, how do they do that?
That is on reapervirtual.com. We have an interactive schedule. That's where you're going to be doing all your registration and everything like that. And then we have a static grid is what we call it. So if you just go to classes, you'll see 2 different options. Click the grid and you'll see exactly like this. It looks like a little PowerPoint layout time. You can see what times everything are. So yeah, you can kind of
So
build
it's
your schedule that way.
All there at your fingertips. You can go check it out,
Mhm.
see what you want to go.
And remember,
go do.
you can hop in and out. So if you're watching mental health and gaming and it's about to end and you notice that the airbrush class is about to start, the care and feeding, so you can just jump right into that, or the off the page and on the table with Mike Cousins. He's teaching right after that as well. So, if you see classes coming up, you just hop right in.
Yep. Lots to do. Lots to watch tomorrow.
So look at all the
great.
contests. There's another thing. Another highlight that I haven't talked about yet is the escape room. So I created a digital escape room for this one. I wanted to do a bunch of them, but time kind of got away with me, helping out with stuff, and I wanted to make other things better. So this was just a little side project to see if it would work. So there is one escape room that should take about 30 minutes. So you should get you and your friends, and I'll launch that tomorrow morning. It's live right now, but I'll officially announce it tomorrow. But yeah, I hope the escape room goes well.
Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's give away some stuff. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You want to do that?
John?
All right. We are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to go down the list here.
Crandlemer?
Crowned lemur.
There you go.
Crown-
Thank you. Wow.
crown-
That's wow.
I believe it's crowned lemur.
Once bitten apple. Spody. Skektek. Chimerion.
New names.
Max Styles Painting. Gimli 017. Apple Knees.
It's 2 apples.
Both apples.
Willie 55. Garess 91.
Garess, yeah.
Noon Code. Pendrake TG. Dimbus 32. What a great name.
Keldor 187. Alexander Wasden.
Trashorama.
Minxlet. Cat is a dragon. Cat is a dragon.
What are you squeaking?
Valkyrie 621. Lazoril. Image of Betrayal. Scud Kai. Sgood _ Kai. Scud Kai.
It's good.
It's capping me. Give me a second.
Okay. I'm
How
ready.
about- there we go.
Gallow Fire. What Up 5000. Demon Wine. Oh, that's a great name. 814 Punk. You won the hobby box, not the punk box. Sandy Petlick.
And the last one.
Lord Dave.
Wow.
0312.
Wow.
Lord Dave.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Hashtag
Yeah.
rigged.
So thank you, mods, for putting. If you won, please read that big blue message in the chat right there from the bot. We'll be spamming it for the next couple of minutes. So as soon as it has a timer, so if you just spam it, it won't show up. It's ! I won something, and it gives you all the information you need. Justin, what episode are we on tonight?
This is 112.
112.
Okay.
So in your email, you need to
Wow.
say that you won episode 112 of Reaper Live.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Well, congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations. Oh, Lord Dave, speaking of Lord
Very
Dave,
much.
he painted
Yeah,
a bunch of
very
stuff for the game that we're going to be
Oh,
playing.
that's right. He did.
on Saturday.
Oh.
He did. Yeah.
That had nothing to do with him winning.
nothing.
Uh,
So thanks, Mr. Cecil. He's rooting for the Roog Tarkies. He's
Okay.
my mortal
Oh,
enemy.
good.
what are you? Oh, Arcos.
Arcos. That's right.
Oh.
Right now, the Arcos on the Discord have the most people in their faction.
Hashtag rigged.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I like the Rook Tarkies too. David, Cecil, me and you are kind of always on the same page, you know,
Yeah.
when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was a hell runner last year.
Mm.
Mm.
See, there you go.
We might see them again. Who knows?
You might. We'll have to wait and see. Just hang on there. All right. Well, cool. Well, then that's about it. Then we're running late, but that's all right. Anybody else? You guys want to say anything else about anything at all?
Crowned lemur.
I really don't want Ron to retire.
Thanks.
That was
Too late.
Done turned in my notice. Dave's got my 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
But I'm out of here right now.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll finish this off.
I got something on my boring personal life. I just finished up a 1968 wiring harness for a Camaro, changing it over to be factory accurate.
Anybody else got
That-
anything they want to
and
talk about?
that's- Yeah, that's super exciting right there.
Well, Ron, polls show that ladies who have a little bit of extra weight live longer than the men who mention it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Couldn't see that one coming.
You know
I
that
don't-
you know that Yoda has a last name?
No, I didn't know
It's Lale He Who. I couldn't even say it without laughing. I'm sorry. Oh man. It's good.
All right.
I've been
All
getting
right.
streamers
On
with that
note,
all week. So all the painting streamers, I've been going into their Twitch chats and saying that, and they say it out loud and make them look dumb. Got him.
You're like Bart Simpson, right? You're calling the bar. Yeah.
Don't forget the watch party tonight on the Reaper virtual Discord, on the RVE Discord. There's a watch party for Critical Role at 9 p.m. Central.
And coffee catch up tomorrow morning at 9:00.
Coffee catch up. Also, new released at 6 p.m. Central tonight. So go over to reapermini.com and look at the new release.
Already on. Ready to go.
All
Go
right.
get it.
Thanks
Stay
you guys very
safe.
much for coming out.
Get your shot.
We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Keep being awesome and give everyone a wave, guys.
Okay.
Congratulations to everybody. Everybody stay safe. So,
Good night, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah,
See you
Pat,
tomorrow.
Pat Dave on
Thank
that.
you.
Perfect. Yeah.
yeah.